Okay, yeah, we can probably finish this in 19 minutes, whatever this chapter is. Okay, so we are back reading we are back reading Age of Charon. We are going to be reading chapter 10. I made mistakes titling videos, so I was going through and gonna delete some, and then I was like, oh wait, I actually haven't uploaded that one yet. It just says I've uploaded it because I'm bad. Anyways, yeah, let's just get right into it. This is called Free Fucking Will. And this is 5 hours previous, 5 hours earlier than the most recent chapter that I just read. He saw the Hulk throwing Iron Man through a building. He saw people screaming as they ran for cover. He saw things slipping through his fingers. Rip. Tell me, Pietro, what am I seeing? They were standing on top of an apartment block, safely away from the fight, but also within good view of the action. Pietro had just whisked him away from the meeting with Tony Stark. It had gone splendidly, all according to plan, and yet Hulk was raging in Johannesburg. What had happened to that plan? The plan to force Banner to sleep, when everything had gone so unspeakably wrong. Why hadn't he listened to his senses and made sure that little witch wouldn't even blink without his direct order? The Hulk and Stark fighting it out. The teenager spoke behind him. Crush. Ultron clamped down on the urge to wring his little neck. And where are they fighting it out, as you say? He heard some hesitant steps being taken back, and he turned his head to look at the boy. He looked worried, unsure, scared. The boy was an idiot, but at least he had good instincts. Do say, Pietro, it is a simple question. The Maximoff boy swallowed loudly a couple of times before he answered. The city? Ravage. Ultron smiled. Pietro took another step back. Yes, the city! Then he directed the boy's attention towards the tons of cement and metal which were 20 floors of office and space and shops. Now tell me, what do you see over there? A wrecked building. Sir, that was unexpected. Did something? The stone's energy field was floating dangerously above his skin. The sheer pure power probably felt like a gravity had increased tenfold. No real issue. Perhaps it was time these children learned something. That this was not a partnership. Destroy. Good. Now do you see the blood seeping on the walls? The question seemed to shock him enough to make him take a step closer. The what? Seeing Ultron make no move, he continued to feeling braver. Fool. As if proximity had anything to do with how easily Ultron could kill him. Blood? I don't. Ruin. Don't tell me you don't understand, Pietro. Ultron interrupted him. This is your handiwork. You must be proud. It is quite unfortunate, really, that today is a Sunday. Otherwise, the death toll would have been much higher. According to my calculations, there are currently 120 to 150 people dead, with many more of the injured expected to fall to their wounds in the coming hours. That's not what we... The boy looked to be in shock. Not what you wanted? Ultron offered as the boy seemed unable to continue. Pietro nodded hesitantly. Do not kid yourself, Pietro. This is exactly what you wanted to happen. And Wanda made sure of it. Ruin. No, the teenager shouted. Wanda and I didn't want this. We want revenge. This is, he stammered, and then seemingly to find something idiotic to blame the guilt on, he continued, this is Stark's fault. He and Hulk destroyed the city, not us. What a naive and imbecilic logic. What else could he expect, really? Rip, crush, ravage, destroy, ruin. His mind decided to hum, to drown out the noise. Taking advantage of the boy's distraught state, Ultron moved quickly, clamping the metallic hand on the boy's neck, squeezing ever so carefully, not enough to break, but enough to hurt, to feel it. Instinctively, the boy brought his hands to his neck, trying to dislodge Ultron's grip, but super speed wouldn't help there. Horror and panic engraved themselves on his face, eyes tearing up as he struggled to breathe. I wonder, Ultron whispered, real soft, voice curious, and he was, so very, very curious. If I were to tighten my grip just a little bit more, would your next step immediately, or would you feel it slowly, the pain and the certainty of death closing in on you, breath by shorter breath, until you truly succumbed to the sleep you wouldn't be waking from? The boy's movements grew desperate. He kept grasping, face growing red as the oxygen available kept decreasing. He tried hitting him, but Ultron made sure that his android body was capable of withstanding a great deal of force when he had been built. Quiz time, little boy, Ultron said. When I do kill you, will it be my fault for strangling you, or will it be your fault, yours with your little fragile neck for daring to bend timidly under my grasp? He tightened his grip a bit more to make a point. Maximum's eyes started to bleed. Careful to lessen his hold, Ultron patted the boy's cheek with his other hand, in mocking comfort, before leaning in to whisper in his ears. I think we need to answer that, don't we? Kill. Ultron threw the stupid boy on the rooftop, having flown a couple of meters, unaware in his rage. Immediately the children held his own neck, and as he started coughing, desperate to finally breathe. Revenge-obsessed girl had destroyed his orders and unleashed the Hulk on innocent people in Johannesburg. Go to your sister's side. I'm sure being tased by the Hawkeye's arrow must have been hard on her. One of his legionnaires had seen her fall for it, even after he had warned her about that trick. As soon as he had heard the words, the Maximoff boys tried to stand up, but he had yet to fully gain control of his breathing, so he ended up in a coughing fit once more. But Pietro, Ultron started. The boy stopped like a rabbit stops in a fight before deciding to flee an oncoming predator. Make sure that you do not outlive your usefulness, okay? Rip. I would so hate to see your sister break at your funeral were you to fail to control her a second time. The boy gave a short nod before running away. Ah, the wonders of a body that has no need for eyes to see at a perfect 360 degrees. The AI looked on as the fight ended. Tony and Banner left, and the Stark Relief Foundation arrived at the scene. He slowly started to withdraw his legionnaires as the need for them came to an end. They would hopefully blend in with Iron Man's rescue division and be confused for one of his. Ultron would have loved to see Pietro's expression as he realized that Stark, his would-be enemy, was cleaning up his sister's mess. The boy had left pretty quickly for someone so devastated by the destruction. Never even crossed his mind that he could be helpful in saving the victims. Crush. Ultron snorted. Helpful. Actually being responsible and owning up to their mistakes. Those twins? Selfish little children. Okay, yeah, we finished that pretty quick. We could probably do another one. Yeah, definitely. Let's do it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.